All right, let me show you a routine that I love to do myself. I've been doing it for years. I like to offer someone who's really flexible this routine, and I like to offer someone who's just starting off this routine. And I'll show you the difference between the two. So first, let me demonstrate the move. And one of the reasons I love this is it flows and just gets so much of the body, right? So we start in child's pose. We move into hip dip. Feet come together. We're in down dog. Down dog turns into some flare and we send the hips up. Now you saw that, and if you're a beginner, I may have just lost you. So don't worry, that's what it looks like if we're already flexible, right? So I'll spend like 2 to 3 minutes every morning, and this is my routine. Love this for 2 to 3 minutes. I make it look good. I breathe out. I flow through. Now, what's good about this is you can start from a day one, right? You can start from a day one. And what the day one's gonna look like, is awful. Okay, it's gonna look awful. You will look ridiculous. If you're starting from square one, you haven't worked out in forever, this is still a great move to do every morning, maybe even morning and evening. Just a quick 2-3 minutes. Because it's a very easy thing to see your progress in, right? So let me show you how miserable you're gonna start if you're just starting out. First off, you're not gonna be putting your butt on your heels. You're gonna have too tight quads and too tight of knees to do that. So maybe your child's pose is this at best. You're not putting that back, you're not reaching out, you're not putting your head down. Okay, this might be your best child's pose. And this might be your best hip dip. You might not even be coming past that neutral point yet. You might just be daring it, right? And then this might be your best downward dog. Oop, you're too heavy, you can't hold yourself. Okay, that was my best downward dog. And to send your hips up is ridiculous to think about. You can't do it. That's the best you got. That's the best you got. You can do one on each side maybe, okay? So you start from here. Let me go through that whole thing for a beginner. You're gonna start from here, your shitty child's pose that you can't do. And then you're gonna go into this stiff hip dip that you can't even really do. It's kind of dangerous, don't go all the way in. And then you're gonna bring those feet together and you're gonna try to get in a down dog. And maybe your arms give out or you just can't organize it, and that's the best you got. And then you're gonna send up those hips and no way, you got one there and you got one there. Keep it up for a bit, right? Go through the motion. Keep that up. Don't fret about being that bad. And I'm telling you, in a few weeks of doing that, 2 to 3 minutes in the morning, 2 to 3 minutes at night, even if you're square one, you're gonna see those muscles opening up and that getting smoother and this getting a lot easier and these muscles working together a lot better. So give yourself a nice little 3-week challenge and do that for 3 minutes in the morning and the evening if you're at a 101 body, and watch how smooth that gets. And if you're already in great shape and the body's moving nice, then enjoy this flow. Oh, I've never grown out of it. I like it. I like showing it. I like going through it. That's all for that one. Great little flow movement for beginners, or if you've been doing this a while, enjoy it at your level. Have a good one.